Nesting is fairly new in Path of Titans, and there's no telling how it might change, but until that point, let's go over how to nest in Path of Titans for now. First thing you need to know is that you must be at least a subadult in order to place a nest. If you're not subadult, the option doesn't even exist and will only show up once you've reached that age. Unlike other games, to nest in Path of Titans, you only need one subadult dino in order to make a nest. You don't need another character or a male and a female. It doesn't matter what the gender of your dino is. Once you're of nesting age, the build a nest icon will appear above character or admin panel if you're playing in single player on the left side of your screen. If you're doing this for the first time, it will be highlighted. Click on it and it will open up a menu telling you about the nearby resources and how to place your nest. Now, a good thing to note is that you can't just nest wherever you want. Different dinos have different nests that require different materials and can be found in different places. As you can see, the nest for Struthy needs branches and reeds, but there are none in the area. With that, I can still place the nest, but I won't be able to finish completing it. The good thing is that before placing the nest, you can walk around and see how the amount of materials change to find a good spot. That way you can always replenish the materials in your nest and build it completely. Once you've placed your nest, the game will typically start you on a tutorial if it is a new character. Stand over the nest and enter the nest menu. The nest menu will show everything related to your nest, including the materials and health of it. You can give up some of your food and water until you're at about half, and it will be stored directly in the nest where your babies can eat and drink from. So far, every dinosaur can have up to 5 babies, and the baby slots in these egg-shaped holes don't generate until you have enough resources in your nest. Building a nest takes a long time right now, but thankfully it also takes a long time to destroy them. Once you put a nest down, you'll see a nest icon that shows up on the map, as well as icons representing each of the nearest resources. If you don't like where you place the nest, you can always abandon it, which will show up in place of where it said build a nest on the left side of the screen. Once you click that, a box will come up to make sure that you want to delete it, but it'll still make you wait 30 seconds to press yes. Hey, if you like this video so far, you might as well subscribe to appease the YouTube gods and to let me know that I'm doing a good job. Going back into the nest menu, you can see where it says buy decorations. Click on that and it'll open up a menu with all the items you can use to decorate your nest. Similar to the home cave, you have to use marks to buy decorations, but it will let you make your nest a bit more personal and unique so that it stands out. When you find one that you like, you can click on it and another menu will pop up showing the item, how much it costs, the amount you have, the amount you want, its complexity, and the description of the item. If you ever don't want a decoration anymore, you can sell it back for 50% of the price that you bought it for. I just went ahead and bought a bunch of random decorations for mine, and then I'll show you how to place them. To place your decorations, open up the nest menu and the amount that you got will show up in the left-hand corner of the screen. Here I'm just placing them right now. You can press R if you're on PC to rotate and change the direction of your decoration. You can also put them farther away from the nest than you think. I wanted mine to look a little bit swampy for Concavenator, so I got this big old branch arc, and I think it looks pretty good for something I just kind of threw together. But this is really cool, the amount of variety you can do. You can add as many as you want, really, as long as you have the money for it. Once you're done, the nest starts producing the baby slots, which you can use to adopt or invite as a baby to your nest. From what I could tell, it doesn't take that long for the baby slots to fill up, but it does take long enough that it'll give you some time to go and fill up your food and your water slots. Next, you have to log out of your current character and you'll see an egg icon where the waystone icon usually is. Click on the icon and it'll ask you if you're sure you want to be someone's baby. Click yes. Once you've done that, you'll be sent to the character customization page where you can pick your subspecies, your skin, and name your character. After naming your character, click Create at the bottom of the screen. The game will immediately go into the Baby Cave tutorial where it will treat you like a new player and teach you how to talk and walk, what to eat, drink, jump, talk and chat, and invite yourself to other people's groups, as well as how to eat from the nest and other things like that. If you open the social tab on the left of your screen, you'll see a new family section where you can open the family menu. The family menu basically just keeps track of all the members in your family and allows you to remove other people from your family or to leave yourself. To invite a baby, open up the nest menu and click Baby Invite. That'll pull up a menu that lets you search for the name of the person you want to invite to your nest. The nest invite shows up to the other person like a group invite where you can accept or decline it. After you've finished creating your character, you'll spawn an egg in the nest like you see above. For me, I pressed spacebar to wiggle the egg and then hatch. Each species has its own egg and its own hatching animation, so definitely look at all of them so you can see just how cute they are. For now, only one egg spawns in the nest at a time, so you'll have to invite people one at a time as well. Even though the game recognizes them as part of your family, they don't automatically put the babies in your group, so you'll have to 2-call so that you're actually grouped up in game. Once you spawned in, I'm sure you saw a bunch of status effect icons at the bottom of the screen. Here you'll see that they just describe all the buffs that you get for having a baby, such as 25% attack when defending your nest and 25% increased health recovery. Adoption works the same way as the baby invite. Basically, you'll click on adoption, it'll open up the menu and show you a list of all the dinos in the server that are the same kind as yours. You can click on their name and send them the invite. Once they accept, they can then do what you've done with the baby invite and accept it and spawn in your nest. Interestingly enough, it seems like sea creatures don't really lay eggs, that they just do live birth, which is just a cool little nod to how they work in real life. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.